Okay, so in this video I'm going to have a look at simultaneous equations with three unknowns or three variables. So I have our three equations here. We have x plus y plus z equals 16. I've identified that as equation number 1. We have 5 over 2x plus y plus 10z equals 40. That's equation number 2. And 2x plus half y plus 4z equals 21. That's equation number 3. It's important to put these little identifiers here on the right just to keep track of what exactly is happening. Okay, so let's start. We're going to take equations 2 and 3 here first, and I'm just going to get rid of these fractions just to make everything easier to work with. So let me just write down the three equations again. Let's just start with x plus y plus z equals 16. That's equation number 1. Let's take equation 2. I'm going to take equation 2 here and multiply everything by 2 because we have a 2 on the bottom here. So let's multiply 5 over 2 by 2. That'll give me 5x. Multiply the plus y by 2. That'll give me plus 2y. I'll get 20z. And here I'll get 80 on this side. So that's equation 2. And I just multiply that by 2. Okay, let's take equation 3 here. Again, I have a half here, so I'm going to multiply everything by 2 to get rid of that half. So multiply the 2 by 2, so that'll give me 4x. Oops. So we got 4x here. Let's take this half y, multiply that by 2, that'll just give me y. Let's multiply this by 2, that'll give me 8z, and that's equal to 42. Okay, so that's equation 3, and again I multiply that by 2. Okay, so these are our three equations here, and now I can work with them a little bit easier anyway. So I'm going to take equations 1 and 2 here, and I'm going to try and eliminate the y here. So in order to do that, I'm going to take equation 1, and I'm going to multiply it by, I'm going to take equation 1 here, and I'm going to multiply it by minus 2. So I'll show you what that will do for us in a second. So let's take it, and I'm going to multiply by minus 2. So let's just take it and do that first. So we've got minus 2x, we've got minus 2y, we've got minus 2z, and over here we've got minus 2/16, 32. Now if I take equation 2 then and just write it down, we won't do anything with equation 2. We will have 5x here, we'll have plus 2y here, we'll have plus 20z here, and then we'll have 80 here. Now you'll see here if I add these two equations, I still have equation 1 and 2 here. They're the same equations that I started with, they just look a little bit different. Now you'll see here that we have a minus 2y and a plus 2y. So if we add these two here, we'll get 0. So if we add this equation here, add equation 1 to equation 2, here we'll end up with 5x minus 2y, that'll give me, 5x minus 2x I should say, that's 3x. Minus 2y plus 2y will give me 0. And here I have plus 20z minus 2z, that will give me plus 18z. And over here then we have 80 minus 32, that'll give me 48. Yep. So that I'm going to call equation number 4. We'll call this equation number 4. Okay, so now I've eliminated the y's from equations 1 and 2. So now I'm going to take equations 2 and 3 and also eliminate the y's. So if you look at the y here, we've got a plus 2y and we've got a plus 1y here. So what I'm going to do is take equation 3 and multiply that by minus 2. So that will give me a minus 2y here, which will cancel or give me 0 when I add it to this plus 2y. So let me write that down first. So we'll take equation 2 anyway. I'm just going to take equation 2 here and write it down first of all. So let's take equation 2. Let's just write it down. So equation 2 is just 5x plus 2y. So we have 5x plus 2y plus 20z, and that's equal to 80. Now if we take equation 3, multiply that by minus 2. and see what we get here. So we're going to take equation 3 here, multiply by minus 2. We get minus 8x here. So we have minus 8x. We'll have minus 2y. You see that's exactly what we want here, so this will cancel. We've got a minus 16z. And on the right hand side we'll end up with minus 84. So now if we add these two equations, just move up here. So if we add these two equations here, we'll end up with minus 8x plus 5x, that will give me minus 3x, minus 2y plus 2y, that will just give me 0. Here I have a minus 16z plus 20z, so that will give me plus 4z. And over here I've got minus 84 plus 80, so that's just minus 4. Okay, so this I'm going to call equation 5. So now you can see we have equation 4 and equation 5 here, both with only two variables. So we can put these two together and eliminate one of the variables in order to work out the other variable. So let's just write those down first. So we have 3x plus 18z, and that's equal to 48. Here we have a minus 3x plus 4z, and that's equal to minus 84. Okay, so this was equation number 4 and this is equation number 5 here. So we can see already here that we have a minus 3x and a plus 3x, so we don't have to do anything to these two equations other than just add them. So this minus 3x plus 3x will give me 0. Now this doesn't always happen. Sometimes you might have to multiply one of these equations by something in order to create this scenario here where you've got a plus, in this case 3x minus 3x to give you 0. Here we've got an 18z plus 4z, so that's 22z. And over here we've got a 48 minus 84. So we've got a 48, we have minus, sorry, that should be minus 4. I think equation number 5 here is not 84, it's actually just minus 4. Okay, so there we go. So this is actually 48 minus 4, so that'll give me 44. So now if we just divide across by 22, we get z is equal to 2. So now we know what z is. Okay, so over here then, I'll just work way over here. We've got, let's take equation number 4 here. We've got 3x plus 18z is equal to 48. This is equation number 4. And what all I'm going to do now is just substitute in the z here. So that will give me 3x plus 18 times 2 is equal to 48. That will give me 3x plus 2 18s, so that will give me 36 is equal to 48. That will give me 3x here. If I just subtract 36 from both sides, that will give me a 12 here. So if I divide by 3, that will give me x is equal to 4. So now I know what x is and I know what z is. So let's take equation number 1, which is just simply x plus y plus z equals 16. This was equation number 1. And let's just substitute in our x and z. Well, we have x is 4, so I'm just going to put 4 in here. Y we don't know, z is 2, and we have 16 here. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So that just simply gives me y then equal to 10. And this is our third variable that we found here. So our answer then, our answer here is x is equal to 4, y is equal to 10, and z is equal to 2. So x is equal to 4, y is equal to 10, and z is equal to 2. Okay, so that's it for this particular video, simultaneous equations with 3 variables.